Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another edition of Grommet Live. And this is one of our really fun themed edition, holiday themed edition. So happy holidays to everybody. Gosh, we are in the thick of it. We are mid-November. I cannot believe. Holy moly. Oh, there changed my little backdrop. Thank you, Jen. What would we do without Jen? This one is going to be really fun. This one, as many of you might know, this one is very near and dear to my heart because I actually have a product line of my own. So I sort of live and breathe travel products year round. And I also travel quite a bit. And so I'm always looking for very clever, new, innovative, whether it's gadgets or luggage or organizers or something that makes traveling a little bit less stressful, a little bit smoother. And when that happens, it becomes a lot more fun to travel. Hello, Rita, jumping in the chat right there. So that's what this show is all about, is not only are these travel gifts and gadgets that are going to make gift giving easy if you have a jet setter or someone who gets away for weekend getaways all the time, or maybe some sort of outdoor adventurer, somebody like that in your life, business traveler. These are going to be amazing gifts for them. It's going to make gift giving very, very easy for you. But for many of you, you travel yourselves. And if you are someone who travels, let me know in the chat. And are you doing some holiday traveling? And the other thing I'd be curious about, I always love hearing from you guys in terms of, is there a product that you can't live without when it comes to traveling? Or maybe there's a travel gift that you give to everybody because you know it's just going to be a hit no matter what. Let's see, we have Barbara Booth saying, hi, so excited to be here. We are so excited to have you here. That is one of our makers that I'm going to be telling you about very, very soon. And her product we featured before. I love this product, and I think it's something that everybody who travels on an airplane or a train or a bus should have. So that, I'll keep you in a little bit of suspense with that. But while we're waiting for everybody to jump on, I'm just going to go over a few little bits of housekeeping. And the first one is the fun stuff. Let's talk about the giveaways. As always, we are going to be doing a giveaway, and not just one giveaway, we're doing two giveaways. So two of the products, we are featuring 7 products tonight, 7 travel gifts or gadgets. And we're going to be giving away 2 of those tonight. And so there are 2 ways to win. Number 1 is just very simple. You're just going to enter the giveaway. You take out your phone, take a quick little pic, and enter it quickly that way. Because you are here live, we give you a second chance. So that means you get this little perk of doubling your chances of winning the giveaway. So all you have to do is inside the chat say giveaway or I want to win, and Jen is paying attention and will give you that extra chance to win. So take advantage of that, you guys, because every show we do 2 giveaways and there are no strings attached. There's no purchase necessary. Just a fun way of thanking you guys for joining us and supporting the makers and the inventors behind all of the products that we're going to show you tonight. So take advantage of that while you can. We're going to do one of the giveaways at the halfway point. So about 3 products in, I'm going to choose one of my favorite products of the night. And let's see, we've got Jennifer and Sherry have already doubled their chances. Good job, guys. So we're going to do one at the halfway point. Then we're going to do another one at the end of the show. The one at the end of the show, we started doing a new little tradition where we're making that trivia. So definitely be paying attention. Some of you know me very well, so you can probably figure out which question I might be asking. So that when I say trivia, this is not Trivial Pursuit or something like that. It is trivia, meaning something that we talk about tonight on the show. I'll ask a question, and the first person that chimes in with the correct answer will win the giveaway. And let's see, Rita just doubled her chances as well. Good job, guys. Okay, another little bit of housekeeping is every time I talk about a product, you are going to see a picture of the product with a QR code right underneath it. So what is that QR code for? There's the first one right there. So what that QR code does is that basically, think of it as a way to upvote the product, to say, I love this product, to give the maker a virtual high five. And in doing that, you're also getting a little something back. You're getting a 20% discount. And depending on the price of the item, that can be significant. And if you're buying multiples of the item, you're getting 20% off of all of those. So that can be very significant. So I really want to point this out because this means a lot to the makers that are on here tonight. So those upvotes count Grommet is paying attention to those, and those products that get a lot of upvotes are the ones that they start to push out to more and more people. And so they get more exposure. So it's really, really important to these inventors and makers. The other thing that's really important to them is the chat. And you guys are already getting the chat going. So thank you for that. When our chat is active, that signals to the algorithms out there in the different social platforms. And we're on several of the social platforms tonight. We're on LinkedIn and Facebook and YouTube and multiple pages on each one of those. So that signals, wow, there's something exciting going on. A lot of people are chiming in on a lot of different things. This must be good content. So let's push it out to more people. And that is ultimately the goal tonight, is to get these products in front of as many people as we possibly can. And so by, chiming in the chat, letting us know where you are from. Susan just got on and she says, where are you usually on? When are you usually on? Good question, Susan. So we are on typically twice a week. We're typically on Tuesday nights. This Tuesday was my birthday, so I took the night off. And so that's why tonight I'm on a Thursday night. And so typically it's going to be Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. on the West Coast, 9 p.m. on the East Coast. Tuesday nights are sort of the themed shows like tonight. So the travel gifts and gadgets. So, things that are around for the next couple of months, it's going to be very much holiday gifting. And somebody just wished me a happy 30th birthday. So thank you so much. Don't I look amazing for 30? My gosh. So that's the Tuesday night show. And then Wednesday night show is when I'm on with my lovely co-host, Greg Roulette. And those are the shows that we unveil the brand new products that just launched this week on Grommet. Those are always really fun because Greg and I both give our sort of unbiased opinion. And sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't agree, but it's always a lot of fun. So I hope you can continue to join us for Grommet Live on Tuesday and Wednesday nights. Now, for the holidays, since we are knee deep in shopping season, we are also doing Saturday shows. And whether we continue that into the new year or not, I'm not sure. But for the rest of November and December, Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. on the West Coast, 12 p.m. on the East Coast. So that means this coming Saturday, I am doing a show that is all about holiday entertaining made easy. And so that's going to be a really fun one. So I definitely hope you guys can join me for that. Get up bright and early, grab a mimosa, cup of coffee, whatever your pleasure is, and let's shop together. Okay. We have so many products that I want to just kind of dive right into these products, and they're all awesome. This first one, as you guys are seeing right there, is called Rest Angles. And I love this product for so many reasons. One of them is I adore the maker, the inventor behind this product. Her name is Candy Fitzpatrick, and she lives in Alaska, and she is a member of the Women Inventors Club. So, and I was going to say I haven't gotten to meet her in person. What am I saying? I actually have had the pleasure of meeting her in person a couple times at different trade shows. So we were at the Inspired Home show together. We were at the Travel Goods show together, and we just have so much fun. And many of you know her already. But she created the product that you're seeing there, Rest Angles. Let me get my Rest Angles right here. She and I have a few things in common other than being female inventors. One of the biggest things we have in common is that we are on, shall we say, the petite side. We are both a little smaller than most. And I think Candy may be one of the one people in my life that I'm a little bit taller than. I think, maybe not. Anyway, so we share this issue that she created this product for. And what it is it is essentially a rest for your feet. And so her tagline that I love so much is bring the floor to your feet. Now, I'm going to show you a quick video, and then we're going to go into detail about this product. Because this product, though it's sort of this video, though it's a bit animated, it very well describes how and why she came up with this brilliant, brilliant product. So let me pull that up real quickly. Let's see, there it is. I'm going to kind of talk you through it as it comes up there. So there is an airplane scene. There's Candy's feet. Notice the dangle. So she, like me, on being on the shorter side, our feet don't always touch the floor. And when your feet dangle, you do have some pain, either in the leg, the back, the hip, the knee, you name it. And so she came up with this amazing, portable, collapsible, transportable stool called Rest Angles for your feet. And so I'm going to jump back here and show you it again. So there's something, and I'm curious if you guys know of this or not, so let me know. There's something called popliteal height. Does anybody know what that is? Excuse me. Popliteal height is basically, it's the distance from the bottom of your foot to the area behind your knee. So almost your calf distance. And everybody's is a little bit different. But for those who are popliteal height challenged, our feet do dangle. And when our feet dangle, as I mentioned, and as that video showed so perfectly, we get the pains. And I am one who, in fact, in this moment, am still dealing with a lot of hip and back and leg pain due to some lumbar spine issues that I'm battling right now. And so I told Candy this the other day, I will not go a day without using my rest angle stool. Now, this is a travel show, so we're going to talk travel in just a second, but I want to talk about how this is for so much more than travel. Because this, in fact, my feet are on one right now. This sits below my desk, and even though I can touch the floor and I could theoretically move my chair up and down, having this under my feet, having the support under my feet takes all of the pressure off of my lumbar spine. And it just immediately makes the pain subside. And so anytime I accidentally don't have it or whatever, I'm like, oh, I need my rest angles. So this has just become an absolute must have. I have one at my home office. I have one here in my studio office. And then traveling, it's brilliant, especially because I do travel cross country. So I'm on the airplane for 5-6 hours at a time. And if I'm sitting on the seat and my feet are dangling, I am getting severe low back pain. But when I have this with me, I have this under my feet and it collapses down to this. So, weighs almost nothing. First of all, I think I have the exact weight. Yeah, it's 12 ounces, guys. So weighs almost nothing. Super slim silhouette. It even comes with this super cute crossbody tote that it just slips right into. Nice zipper there, and then there's another pocket there. And so I can slide that into my tote bag that I bring on the airplane, pull it out, put it under my feet, and it makes a world of difference when I'm traveling. And so those are just two uses. But think of things like people that go to conferences and you're sitting in chairs for a long period of time while people are talking and presenting. To be able to pull this out and just have it under your feet is so great. And if you have kids in high school or college who are popliteal height challenged, this is so great for them when they're sitting in a classroom setting for any lengthy period of time or studying. And there's what I also love about it. She did a brilliant job designing it because, first of all, the collapsibility of it. Let me just kind of show you how simple it is. I have another video to show you that, but this is how simple it is to collapse. And then when you want to put it back together, it's literally popping. I'm making it look much more difficult than it is because it's super simple. It's popping one. I have to do it on my desk. Popping two, and there we go. So that's how easy it is. Now, this is giving me 4 inches of support this way, but you can also turn it this way and rest your feet that way, and you're getting 7 inches. So either way, so it's adjustable in that sense. But then the other thing is, and I think probably why she called it rest angles, is you can do different angles of it too. So that, in fact, I've got a great shot of this, I believe. There it is. So you're seeing how you can do your feet slightly inclined like that or decline like that. And so you can give yourself sort of a nice little calf stretch. So adjusting it different ways, throughout the day, just kind of mixing it up a little bit is so great. And for those of you who don't already know Candy, I got to show you her because she's so adorable. Look at her with the rest angles right underneath her feet there. And she wanted to be with us tonight, but she, as I mentioned, she lives in Alaska, and believe it or not, she is actually out in the oil fields right now as we are filming this. So she couldn't be here, but I'm hoping I'm doing it justice because I hope you can tell what a fan I am of Candy's invention. And so if you have a business traveler, anybody in your life who might be a little shorter, and our producer Jen, she's taller than me, but she can't live without it either. She always says that I have to have it. So you guys, and it's just, it's not, it's so affordable for the benefit that you get from it. This is something that once you start using it, you want to use it every single day because it makes such a difference. And I talk to Candy a lot about it being great for travel and all of those things, but it's really this ergonomic tool that every person who sits at an office desk for any period of time should have access to. And I think of human resources departments, they should be giving this to all of their employees because it will save their backs over time. And every detail was thought through. There's the silicone feet on the bottom, so you've got that grip on the floor. There's sort of a textured surface on top. I don't know if you can see or hear that, but that gives your feet a little bit of a grip, which I really like. And she even has a coating on here that is anti-static. And at first I thought, well, anti-static, what would that be for? But if she didn't have that coating, it can pick up stuff off the ground and lint and all of that. So because it has that, it always looks just perfectly clean. It's just when you pick it up, nothing sticks to it, and you can put it right in that bag and you're good to go. And lots of people are chiming in the chat. What a great product. Great for your pressure points. Absolutely, Rita. Yes, yes, yes. Brilliant. I'm vertically challenged as well. That is good to know, Monica. I am not alone. Monica, how tall are you? I'm curious. And I've got to say, this is, get it home, try it. It will make a huge difference. And some of us don't even realize that our feet are dangling. And until, in fact, I don't know that I realized it until I met Candy. And then I thought, oh my gosh, I guess, or like my tippy toes will touch the ground. But this, I mean, no matter what the height of the seat is, because you can, go from the 4 inches to the 7 inches if you want to, it saves you. It's such a great product. And I'm just hope that more and more people see this product because it is so helpful. And so you guys, if you haven't already grabbed that QR code, definitely do that because number one, Candy's not here and she'll be able to go on and see how many people liked her product. And again, it is no skin off your nose or back. I can't remember what we decided about that one, but you are not committing to purchase anything, although you can obviously if you want to. And if you do purchase it, you're getting that 20% discount because normally it's $54.99 and with Grommet, you're only paying $44. So, and the great thing about grabbing that QR code is that you can grab it tonight. It'll stay in your little Grommet file and you can use it whenever you want. A year from now, year and a half from now, pull that out. And maybe you meet someone that is having back issues or something and it's perfect for that. So definitely do that. Erin Clark is chiming in saying, I'm tall, but this would be relief for thigh pressure. Good point. Yeah, I mean, anyone who sits for any period of time, what it does to your leg and your back and your knees and all of it. So I want to show you one other thing because Candy was a little worried about this in the beginning. And I said, no, this is one of the things I love most about this product is the fact that it has sort of a bounce to it. It's not this solid sort of rock hard surface. It has give. And I love that because if it's rock hard that my feet are on, I'm not getting that relief in the same way I do when this gives you sort of, bends in the middle, just a touch, just the right amount. And so I did want to point that out because that's actually, to me, that's what makes the difference between rest angles and other similar items that are out there. That and how it collapses and that it's just so easy to travel with and to take with you from home to the office or to school or whatever. So brilliant, brilliant product and wonderful, wonderful woman behind the product. And Candy, we miss you tonight, but we hope that you are staying safe and warm in Alaska in the oil fields. Okay, we are going to move on because, again, we've got so many cool products, but I thought that was a perfect one to kick off the night with. Speaking of posture, and that is another thing I love about that rest angles is it automatically puts me into this kind of perfect posture position. And I think we could all use that, especially if you're someone that sits at a desk for any period of time. It's just so easy to do this at your computer. But with that, I find myself just sitting straight up. So on that same note, we are going to move into a travel neck pillow called Posture Plus. This is a pillow that actually perfectly aligns your cervical spine so that you are in that perfect posture position while you're traveling. And as I mentioned, I do travel long distance. So I'm 5, 6 hours on the airplane. And I'm not a big fan of many of those travel pillows that are out there. I find them to be quite silly and big and bulky, and I've just never really understood them. There are a couple of them out now that I think are very innovative and are very helpful. This is one, and I have featured it before, and I really wanted to bring it back again on this show because this one is really the most advanced travel pillow that there is. And as I mentioned, it is called the Posture Plus, and you're seeing it here. First of all, one of the things I love, look how small it is, just very small, very lightweight. In fact, it's about 80% smaller than the average travel neck pillow. And as you're seeing, it's got a very unique design, and it was actually designed by medical engineers. So the goal of the makers of this product, who I'm hoping are on with us tonight, it's Glenn and Sean. They were feeling like they were traveling a lot, and when they get off that airplane, their neck would be sore, their back would be sore. I think, in fact, their statistic was that 83% of people that fly on an airplane have get off the airplane with either head, neck, or shoulder pain, 83%. And of course we do. We're sitting in these awkward chairs for an extended period of time and we want to sleep. And so we're either doing this or doing this, and of course we're going to have pain. But when you have this on, this just gets positioned behind your head. I'm not going to put it on now, but I'm going to show you a picture in just a second, just like that. And then you're leaning back against the headrest. And it is amazing how this feels. It is amazing. I'm going to show you a picture so you can see how it just opens up that cervical spine instantaneously, and it keeps it perfectly aligned C1 through C7 for the entirety of the trip. Hoping you can see that. I'm going to try to go full screen on that actually. So you're seeing how that is the goal, is that it's aligning the vertebrae so that when you land, when you get off that airplane, you are pain-free and you are rejuvenated and refreshed and not stiff and achy like we so often are when we travel. And we have ML saying posture is so important. So important. It really is. It really changes the way we feel. When we are sitting in that perfect posture position, we feel better. And not only that, I think we look better and we look younger and all of those things. Not that any of us need that, but if we did, this would definitely help that. I'm going to show you a side view of it because this shows basically how you would have it positioned. You're seeing there is this drawstring on it. I want to make sure you understand that this is not like to tighten it to your neck at all. In fact, you can see it perfectly there, how he's got it loose. You don't need that because when you push it, when you position it behind your neck, it just kind of opens up the neck and just fits perfectly in there. And so there's no need for any kind of closure there. Josie says, looks much easier to travel with than a big bulky travel pillow. Yes, that was one of the things that attracted me to it first. I saw it online and I thought, I want to check that out because I really wanted to understand what it was and how they could create one that would actually be comfortable and still do the job and let you sleep, and being such a compact size. So this is made out of, it's actually as premium as you can imagine. So this is actually made out of aircraft grade materials. It's aircraft grade aluminum, and it's a tri-blend memory foam. And I'm hoping I can do this justice with showing you. It's so soft and so cushy. I know it's kind of difficult to see, but it really gives your neck the best hug, but at the same time elongates it and opens it up. So if you are someone that struggles with any kind of neck issues, you are going to love this. This is going to make all the difference. And the other thing I love is that it has that cooling material. So I think with neck pillows, I think they're kind of suffocating and you're just going to be hot and sweaty if you have this thing around your neck for a whole flight. Not the case with this. First of all, because it's got the cooling material, but also it's ventilated. It opens up back here. But it's very, very, this is that aluminum that I'm talking about. So really, really well made, really does the job. If you read the reviews, go to their website, you'll be blown away at the difference that people say that this makes when they're traveling. It's really a game changer. Whereas I think all of the other ones, it's like we all want to be comfy when we're flying, so we try them all. but do they really make us comfortable, or is it actually more awkward? And I think most of the time it's more awkward, and then you've got this big bulky thing that you've got to travel with. And so it's just not fun for anybody. So what a cool travel gift to get somebody, especially if you have somebody in your life that travels far distances at all, to be able to get off the plane after wearing this versus wearing nothing or wearing those bulky pillows. What a gift. What a, just to make all the difference and have them feel great when they get off the airplane when they're traveling, is something that I think they would appreciate so much. Now, I'm going to show you a couple colors because you're seeing I have the white, but I do also love the orange. And they have other colors as well, but I think they're out of stock of the other ones. So I just wanted to at least show you that you have the option between the white and the orange right now. And again, this is another one where that Grommet discount does make a big difference. So this is, not an inexpensive chintzy travel pillow. It is being touted as the most advanced travel pillow there is. So it's normally about $60, just under $60. And with the Grommet discount, you're getting it for almost $48, just under $48. So definitely grab that. Let them know what you think of it. I know golf professionals, chiropractors, lots of chiropractors just swear by this for their patients. And again, the reviews are off the charts. So if you have any question, read the reviews. But another thing I appreciate, and Grommet always does a great job of finding makers that stand behind their products. So this has a lifetime guarantee. So this is, get it, try it, make sure that you love it. And if you love it, you're keeping it, which I'm sure you will. But if not, you send it back and they stand behind it because they know how good it is. So I don't think they're too worried about that. Okay, what do we think? Two great ones to start with, both of them all about posture. Oh, I should show you, it does come with this great little travel bag also. So I like that it comes with that, and it's got this carabiner on it, so you can just hook it to your luggage. And again, it's so lightweight and small, compact, that you probably won't even know it's there, but you will be so glad it's there when you get on the airplane. All right, let's move on to product number 3. I am hoping and praying these two wonderful women are in the house with me tonight. This is a product I have featured a couple times before, I think at least twice. And I came to find out that it is a product that was featured on a company that I used to work for called Joyous. And I knew I recognized it, and lo and behold, it was a very, very popular product on Joyous and may still be on there. I don't know. But I have come to love this product like nobody's business. And I gift this product all the time. My mom has this attached to her hip all day long, all day, every day. I don't know what she would do without it, because this is a product that has made her life, and in turn my life, so much easier. What am I talking about? I am talking about the one and only bandy belt. Who has a bandy belt? Bandy belts have been all the rage since they launched. I think it was 2012, but I want to make sure I have that. Yes, they launched in 2012. The duo Bev and Beth, and usually they're inside the chat, so I'm hoping they either are or will be soon. But they created it together for their own. They were having a need of something to carry around their daily essentials that would allow them to be hands-free, whether it was just going to the grocery store or zipping through the airport and, needing to know that everything has a place, and a place for everything, their passports and their phones and their cash, or, whatever. And yes, there are fanny packs out there and different things like that, but nothing that was sort of sleek enough, that was organized and could really serve the purpose that they were trying to solve. And Bev and Beth, I feel your pain. I actually have been a big fan of fanny packs for a long time because I think they're quite brilliant. The fact that you can put something around your waist and not have to carry a big purse with you everywhere is kind of nice. And so I have worn fanny packs for years. And then I started discovering that there were these belts that you could wear. And I bought a few of them off of Amazon, and they were not great. They would flop over. They had no structure to them, and they were more disorganized than organized. So it became more trouble than good, until I discovered bandy belt. And so let's talk about the difference with bandy belt. I think a great way for me to to start talking about is to show you the video, because this is a easy video to understand how it works, and then we'll talk more about it. So I love that adjustable band. So it's gonna, it adjusts actually from 28 to 42 inches. It is really tight to the body, so that it really has structure to it. They have a patented closure, sort of an envelope style closure. So you don't have zippers, you don't have Velcro, those things that can be kind of awkward and get in your way. None of that. So all it is the material and this, again, brilliant patented envelope style closure. And then the other thing I love is what's inside and how they've designed that, because there is a structured, as you can see, there's a divider inside. So I can have my phone on one side and then my key or my sunglasses or whatever on the other side, and it keeps those separate and protected. And then there's a whole nother pocket that kind of is off to the side, and that could be for your headphones or it could be for anything. So that's another one right here. And that's nice and roomy as well. So when I say my mom has this attached to her hip all day, every day, I had this aha moment when I was featuring Bandy Belt on another show. I think somebody mentioned it in the chat. She lives by herself in a one-bedroom apartment, and she has these certain things that she needs with her all the time. So things like her phone. She needs her tissue with her all the time. She always has her little runny nose. She needs her reading glasses to be able to pull those out when she needs to see something. And what was happening is she would leave it in the other room, and she's not steady on her feet, doesn't get around very well. And I was always just a nervous wreck when she would get up to go, because she'd forget things all over the house. And so the light bulb moment of, wow, she could put this on every morning and it could have those things in it. So wherever she went, whether she was in the apartment or outside of the apartment, those essentials are right here. She's not going to lose them. She doesn't have to walk anywhere to go find them. They are right here. And it has been a godsend. It really, really has. So if there is someone in your life like that, who is older and forgetful and maybe not so steady on their feet, brilliant for that. But it's also incredibly brilliant for traveling, because when we're traveling, being able to be hands-free, being able to know at all times, okay, my phone is there, my passport's there, my cash is there, all those things that we need, my headphones, whatever they are for you, you have a place for them in the Bandy Belt, and they are tight to the body. And some people like it tighter to the body than others. I like it nice and close to my body. I will typically have something over it. I don't always love it to show necessarily. And so you could do it either way. And because it is so tight to the body, when you have a shirt or blouse or something over it, nobody even knows it's there but you. And so that I love. There's something even shapewear-ish about it. It kind of holds you in. It's kind of a nice feeling to have that on. And so I use it for things like not just traveling, but going to the grocery store where I don't want to bring a bag in. I don't want to leave my bag in the cart and worry about somebody taking it. And really, what do I need in the grocery store? I need my credit card. I need the key to my car. I need my phone. And I can put all that in there and be hands-free and do my shopping and get whatever I need out of it and be done. Female owned and made in America. Yes, 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 definitely. Love the dividers to protect shades and phone. Yes, it's very that protective element about it I love, especially with the sunglasses, because with a typical fanny pack, I'm putting sunglasses and keys and things that are going to scratch the sunglasses. This protects what you're putting inside. And they have so many amazing prints and colors. It's hard to choose. I know this one, this is their confetti. This is their best seller. This is always kind of the first one to go. But I'm partial to, I love the prints also. In fact, I love this print. I've gifted this one to a couple people. But I do love the black, because it's, to me, if I am going to wear it over my clothes, this is kind of perfect, and it's great with workout wear and all of that. So, going for your morning walks, if you're walking the dog and you have the little bags in there, or, again, you've got your phone and all of that. I also love the nude, which is this one here. So just, again, because I like to many times just have a shirt over it, when it's that skin color, you don't even know it's there. So this, you guys, this is a gift that you can give to anybody, men, women, you name it. And there's not a person in the world who doesn't appreciate having their things organized and easy to find, easy to access, close to their body, safe. No one's going to steal anything from them. Don't have to worry about that. And I'm very happy to announce that one of our makers just popped into the chat. We have Bev here with us. Better late than never. Car trouble. Oh no. Is everything okay? Believe me, I understand. Better late than never, as many of you guys know. Okay, so Bev, thank you for being here. And I hope everything is okay with your car. But we were just singing your praises, and I was being so grateful to you. I know you knew probably from a previous show about how my mom has started to use this, and she started using it here and there. Now it is just absolutely a must-have for her. She wakes up in the morning, it goes on, and it has made both of our lives so much easier. So thank you for that. AAA to the rescue. What would we do without AAA? I tell you what, I keep them in business. I really do. Lock the keys in the car, you name it. Battery, you name it. But we all love your product, as you know, and you guys, with the holiday, this makes gift giving so easy because it's something everybody would like. You don't need to know their size. It adjusts from 28 to 42. I know I already said that, but I just wanted to hit that again. And you don't need to know what different styles they like, or you don't have to know what kind of perfume or all that guesswork. This is something that's just that easy gift. And at that price point, love that price point. Because to me, like right around the $25 is that easy gift to give your girlfriends and just, people in your life that you want to do a little something for, to let them know that you care. And it's such a thoughtful gift because it's something that they would use all the time and think of you and be grateful to you for the gift. So to me, this is when you gift to yourself and to somebody else, a few other people. It is kind of that one where you can have a lot of them on hand because it's a very easy gift to give anybody. In fact, I am going out to Palm Desert this evening, actually, after the show to celebrate my birthday, but also my best friend since I was 1 year old, her birthday. We're a few days apart. And you, Bev, I think I might be giving one of these to her. I'm giving her something else also, but this is so perfect for her. I'm so glad I thought of that. Thank you for that, Bev. Okay, guys, we are going to move on. In fact, we're going to do one more product and then we are going to do the giveaway. So if you jumped on late, it is not too late to enter the giveaway. So I'm going to have Jen put the QR code up one more time. It's going to go right there. And you can just take your phone out, get a quick pic of that QR code and enter that way. And then you can jump into the chat and type the word giveaway, and that's going to give you a second chance. You're going to double your chances, and we're going to do a giveaway after the next product and then another one at the end of the show. And the one at the end of the show is going to be trivia based, something that we talked about tonight on the show. So definitely pay attention to that. Okay, we're going to move on to one of my all-time favorite Grommet products ever to gift, to use, I don't know what I would do without this. And there are two versions, and I'm so excited to, for the first time, share the second version that I just received and just started using about a week ago. I'm a little torn on which one I like better. Many of you might know, I should have you guys guess if you've been with us on Grommet Live since the beginning, you probably do know what my favorite product is, what one of my top favorite products. And so I couldn't imagine doing travel gifts and gadgets without this product. This product is called Hoomband. And if you don't have Hoomband, I have one question for you. Why not? This is brilliant. And it is a little bit, when I first saw it, Greg and I featured it. I want to say we featured it on our very first Grommet Live show ever. And I was not a big sleep mask person when we first featured it, but it was a product we had to feature. And so I had to try it because I had to understand what was so great about this Hoomband. And I had heard about Hoomband, but I had never tried it. And it wouldn't be something I would just buy because I'm not a sleep mask person. Well, let me show it to you here on the box. It is a little bit bulky, as you can see. I'm going to show you pictures, and you're going to laugh at me. I brought this to do the show tonight, and I opened it up, and it was empty. I left it sitting on my nightstand, but it's kind of a significant, substantial box, so it feels like it's in here. I thought I had put it in here, so I don't have it to show you this way, but I do have the new version to show you, which I'm going to show you. But I want to pull up. I think I've got a couple pics of the original version. Here is one right there. I'm going to go full screen on that to show you the brilliance of this. So what this is a very soft memory foam like sleep mask that is so brilliantly designed to be so comfortable, to feel like a cloud on your face. It is not at all constricting in any way like I often thought sleep masks were. This feels so comforting. It's like this very light hug that makes you want to go to sleep the second you put it on. So just the comfort of it is so good. But the brilliance is in, as you're seeing right here, the speakers that are built into this band. So on either side, there are paper thin speakers that have sound that's out of this world. So when you put the Hoom band on, you are just enveloped in sound that you can't believe that a paper thin speaker could have this good of sound. What I love, as you can imagine, about the paper thin speaker is the fact that I'm someone who is a side sleeper, and I do like to wear my headphones to sleep. I like the white noise, I like the brown noise, the pink noise, or I like sort of meditation kind of things. I also subscribe to something called Headway, where I can have those audiobooks and I'll fall asleep to my audiobooks. I have a certain show that I like to watch at night and I fall asleep to that. And so I do put my headphones on, but my regular headphones are just, they hurt my ears. And when I'm on my side and it's digging into my ear, it is so not comfortable. So instead, and I'm going to show you the second version right now, these paper thin, I mean, look how thin this is. There is, believe it or not, a speaker in there. So when I put this on, now the difference between the first version, let me see if I have another picture of it. I think I do. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad I have this because I want to show you the how the eyes are on this. So they have a cushion around the eyes, so nothing touches your eyes, only around the eyes. And so even if you have the longest of eyelashes, they're not going to touch the face mask. And so I think that is so brilliant. The material is a bamboo fiber, so it's this breathable, really high quality, premium material as well. Okay, so coming back here to show you. So the new one I was really excited about because there are some times when I don't want to have a mask on, but I would really love to have the headphones. And so when they sent me this, I was so excited because this is one that goes like this. And so, well, actually like this, because I'm going to put it on my ears like that. So sometimes if I don't want that sleep mask, it's just gives your head this really nice, perfect, again, little hug. It is it's very breathable. So you don't feel constricted at all, very lightweight. But the real brilliance, I'm going to see if I can take the speaker out to show you. I don't know if I can. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that is the brilliance. It is this paper thin speaker. So when it is on your ear, you don't even know it's there. This is Bluetooth enabled. The speakers are movable. So you adjust it when you get it home. You're going to move the speakers around. So when you put it on, it's right over your ears. And again, that sound is incredible. But the brilliance is not only the speakers, but it also comes with an app. And the app is amazing because it's got so much to it. So many, they have true sleep experts that have collaborated for this app, and they have built into the app so many different ways for you to fall asleep. And it's all very science backed, but things like, as I mentioned, sort of the white noise, that's something that I'm a big fan of. They have over 100 hours of programming in the app for you to choose from. So like the white noise, but also ASMR. Am I saying that right? ASMR. So those, like a lot of people really love that. My son loves ASMR, which is things like kind of tapping and whispering and, you know, funky little noises. But for a lot of people, there's something very calming about that. There is meditations, guided meditations that you can listen to. There's sounds of nature. There's destinations like I can put on, one of my favorites is you're on a cruise ship in the Mediterranean and on the deck falling asleep, and you actually hear people walking around, and you hear the wind and the water, just very, very slight. But my gosh, if I would think I'm laying on the deck in the sunshine falling asleep. It's that realistic. It is so, so good. They have documentaries. They have so much to choose from. I have only scratched the surface and I use it a lot. But the other thing is, you don't have to use the app. You can use the app, but it is compatible with everything. So as I mentioned, I listen to Headway. Great. You can YouTube videos, your favorite TV show, your favorite music from Spotify, whatever. It's just like a Bluetooth speaker, but it is built into this incredible, comfortable band called the Whom Band. It is, someone just chimed in, that seems fantastic. It is fantastic. I am so hooked on this. I can't even tell you. When I get on an airplane, to be able to put that on and just be taken off into my own world. I am not someone that naps very often. I just can't nap. I don't know why. I think just the brain spinning, my mind spinning all the time. The Whom Band is the only way I'm able to nap because I can put that on. It is 100% blackout. And it feels so good to have on my face. It just gives me this comfort. And then whether I want to listen to sounds of nature or meditation or whatnot, I can go right to sleep. And I actually have this one, I have an app called New Calm that I listen to a lot. And there is a power nap that's 20 minutes. And so sometimes I'll do it in the car. I'll put the Whom Band on in the car, lay my seat back, do my 20-minute power nap, which just takes you to the edge. You're not actually falling asleep, and then it chimes and you wake up and you feel so refreshed in 20 minutes. It's amazing. And they have all kinds of things like that on the Whom app. So it comes with that. You're not paying more. You're not getting a subscription, none of that, which is so nice. I mean, I feel like we are bombarded with subscriptions and all of that lately. So to buy this the one time, and this is one, guys, where that 20% from Grommet is wonderful. So it's typically $117 and you're getting it for $93.60. So definitely grab that, whether you're going to buy it tonight or down the road, whether you're thinking of it for a gift for someone or whatnot. Definitely, definitely grab it. I, as you can tell, am the hugest fan ever. So we are going to do the giveaway now, and I'm actually going to give this away because somebody's got to try this. This is so, so, so good. So someone is going to be a very, very lucky. I'm going to give this new one away because I want to see what you guys think of it. I'm doing about half and half now because sometimes I don't want the complete darkness. I just want to chill out, be on my side. So it's kind of nice. Okay, we have our first winner, pulling it up right now. She is in the chat and she's a very lucky lady. Diane Reynolds, you are the winner of the first product. You are the winner of this Whom Band. Congratulations. I cannot wait to hear what you think of it. Can't wait to find out if you love it as much as I do. It's incredible. It will change the way you travel and sleep and nap and all of that. You're going to love it. Okay, time is ticking. See, these travel show, I knew I could talk for days about every product. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's move on to our next product. Where's my little list? I got it here somewhere. There it is. Sorry about that. Okay, this one is super cool, and I have featured this one before quite a while ago. Actually, this was another one that was kind of probably one of the first ones, and I know we have our maker in the chat tonight, and actually there are two makers, but I know we have Barbara Booth with us, and then there is also Cornelia, and I'm not sure if she's here or not, but they are the makers of, well, I'll show it to you here first. This guy right here. Does anybody know what this is? Such a cool design. First of all, this is just the packaging, but I love that this can attach to your luggage or your backpack or your tote or whatever it is that you're traveling with. But guess what's inside? When you open this puppy up, you are going to see two cute, cute pieces of material. And what are those pieces of material? I'm going to open one up to show you. This is actually an airplane tray cover. I love this tie-dye. Isn't that cool? So they created this together out of need, again, as always, as inventors we do. And they kind of came out of a conversation that they were having about how unsanitary airplanes can be, and especially during the COVID and all of that, and how worried we were and still are about those unsanitary conditions. And in fact, Cornelia, I believe it was Cornelia, has a son named Jake who is autistic and was battling leukemia, and would, anytime he would travel on an airplane, would get very sick afterward because there was so little sanitization going on. And so what it turns out that, and I hope I have these in the correct order, but Barbara was an investigator for CNBC. And so she did some research to find out how sanitary or not airplanes were. And what she found out were very, very rarely are the tray tables ever sanitized. That was kind of what came out of it. And so they said, we've got to come up with something to make this better. And so that's what they did. And so they came up with these tray sleeves. And let me show you a couple photos of them in action. So there's one right there. And so this, has the set of two. So there's one solid and one print, and they have at least 20 different prints. I know, so many cute ones to choose from. In fact, I've got, I can show you a bunch of them right here. So really, really cute ones for that doubles. They now do them in just singles as well. So you can just buy the one. I personally love this because the packaging is so fun and it's so easy just to kind of hang on your carry-on bag or on your tote. But how nice to be able to get on the airplane, put that over. First of all, it looks so cute, gives you a little bit of grip with whatever you're putting on top of it, but it's completely sanitary. And this is washable, and it is antimicrobial. So it basically will not allow the germs and things like that to adhere to it. So that is really nice. And you can wash it up to 25 times and it still has that antimicrobial properties. After 25 times, evidently, it starts to kind of wane a little bit, but you can wash it and use it as many times as you want. It's just that one element won't be there. But they were also concerned about the environment and people that are using the wipes and things like that on airplanes, and that's going into the landfill, and it's just not great for, our earth. And so what these are made out of is recyclable things from our landfills and our ocean. So I appreciate that so much as well. But just that peace of mind that you can get on an airplane and not have to worry about it. And they've made it so easy. It just slips on so simply and easily. And I'll show you a couple other little examples. This one's cute because it's they have some great prints and patterns for kids. I love that. And here's a couple more. So that's, 3 of them across, just really, really cool colors. Great little fun little just gift to give someone, whether it's a stocking stuffer or whatnot. I do want to make sure the $29.60, I believe, is for the double. And I just want to make sure of that. Jen, can you let me know on that? I should have checked that beforehand. I believe it is. But you can buy the double or the single now, and you're seeing the single pack with that QR code up there, just above there. So, some people want the 2, some people just want the 1. Up to you, but they sell them both ways. But with the single pack, you're not getting this. It comes in that kind of, it's like a Ziploc pouch almost. So really, really clever invention. Oh, yes. Okay, Barbara chimed in and let us know it is for the double, the $29.60. So normally it is almost $37, guys. With the Grommet discount, it is only $29, just over $29. The singles retail for $16.99. So there is a discount to getting the 2, but if you only need 1, you only need 1. And the fact that it's reusable and washable and all that is so great. So brilliant invention, ladies. I love it. Love it. And I think it's just that you might not think of it, but once you have it and you use it, you can't imagine not using it, because you start to realize how gross those tray tables can be, and who knows who was sitting there before and what they put on it, and you just don't know. But with this, you don't have to know. So good job, ladies. Love it. Okay. And I also love you've done such a great job with the patterns, because some of them are just super, super playful and fun and colorful. And then some are just very kind of clean and sleek and professional looking. So they run the whole gamut. There is something for everyone: men, women, kids, adults. They've covered it all and done it very, very well. Okay, we are going to do another one that I love and I have featured before. And to me, this is sort of the ultimate gift to give. Um, I want to say a male traveler, but it's really male or female, but it's so stunning and such a really kind of a big gift to give someone. So big that I had to put it on the floor. But here it is. This is the Dagny duffel. And this is that heirloom quality, amazing. I mean, every detail is as top notch as it can possibly be. It is actually handmade. It is full grain, real leather. When you take it, it comes in a beautiful bag. When you take it out of the bag, the smell of that leather is incredible. I don't think we have enough authentic leather these days. And I don't realize it till you smell the real thing and touch the real thing. And it is so buttery soft. I've got to show it to you up close, a little bit closer. Um, I mean, just so chic and sophisticated, so timeless. I love that kind of worn, rustic leather look to it. It's one of those where the more you use it, the better it looks because it just gets worn in all the right places. But it is as just top notch quality. The just meticulous craftsmanship. I'm going to show you some of the details, probably easier in the pictures than in fact, I'll go full screen on that. So, just look at the clasp on that strap is removable. It's adjustable, but gorgeous. So well done. The zipper pulls and it's the self-repairing zippers. It's got that leather handle wrap. Love it. This is that piece of luggage that will last forever. They will use it constantly, not just, I'm going to show you another, not just for traveling weekend getaways and things like that. But this is a great gym bag. This is a great work bag. If, you're going to work and, you're doing something after work and you can throw it in there. As you're seeing right there, it's got that separate shoe compartment, which I love that you're keeping your shoes separate from everything else that's inside. Or maybe that's sort of a laundry compartment, or maybe you're putting your toiletry kind of things in there. Use it for whatever, but stunning. And then when you open up the inside, with duffels, they can be sort of disorganized, kind of a disorganized way to travel, but it's so thoughtfully designed inside with some beautifully built-in pockets. So it's not that typical duffel that, can be so disorganized. So this is that really special gift that you give to a traveler who, whoever gets this is going to use it constantly because it's not just for traveling. To me, this is like an everyday bag. It's so beautiful. Okay, that's a different product. Let's see. I'm going to go back to this one again too, because just look at the size. It's like that perfect size. Everything about it is just so well done. I'm going to go back full screen so you can see the price on that. Because guys, this is one. My gosh, the Grommet discount. You're going from almost $300 down to $239. So again, maybe you can't think of that perfect person that you want to get it for. So grab the QR code, and maybe it's not a holiday gift. Maybe it's a wedding gift. Maybe it's a graduation gift or a Father's Day gift or whatever, because you can use that 20% anytime. But it's by a company called Steel Horse Leather, and they are out of Brooklyn, actually, and they are known for just these heirloom quality, timeless, stunning pieces. And this is definitely one of those. And it is just that classic style also in the sense that it's so usable, so versatile. So I'm in love with it, and I really wanted to have it in the show because we show gadgets and things like that. But this is just that timeless travel item, travel bag that whoever gets will appreciate so much. Okay, guys, we are at the top of the hour. So let's see. We are going to do our final giveaway, which means that we're going to do a trivia. So you guys sharpen your memories, and you'll have to draw back through the show. It might be something in the beginning of the show, might be something at the end of the show, might be something in the middle of the show, might be a statistic, might be someone's name. I don't know. I'm coming up with the question as I'm saying all of this, as you can probably tell. But yes, that is a great looking bag. It really is. And let's see, Rita's saying, love the real leather. Monica's saying, beautiful. It is a beauty. Okay, I am going to give away. I've got to think about this one. Ooh, I think I'm going to give away. I think I'm going to give away a rest angle. So for you vertically challenged, but as I think it was Aaron said, it's not just for vertically challenged. It is for anyone that sits at a desk or sits for any period of time. To have that rest angle underneath your feet is so nice. It really makes such a difference. So someone's going to love this. And my question, my trivia question of the night is going to be the first person that chimes in the chat with the correct question is going to win a rest angle. And I'm going to say, let's see. Okay. We just talked about the Gobi travel tray sleeves. So this shouldn't be too difficult because we just talked about this. And I explained that one of the makers is or was an investigative reporter for some network. Who knows, other than the person who it is, who's in the chat, who knows what network I mentioned that she worked for when she did the investigation of how sanitary or not airplanes are? Anybody? I did mention it. I know I did. It's one of those sort of newsy-like networks. And depending on what you chime in, I might know your political persuasion by what you... Oh, Monica, you have won a couple times. You are so good. Monica pays attention. She got it. It is CNBC. So Barbara, do I have that right? Investigative reporter for CNBC. I hope I have that right, for gosh sakes. Anyway, Monica, congratulations. And I do believe you were one that said that you are vertically challenged like me and Candy. So you are the perfect person to win this. So you are the proud owner of a rest angles that brings the floor to your feet. And you're going to love it. Did you tell us how tall you are? Let me know how tall you are. What is your Papa Teal height? Okay, we did get it right. Barbara said yes, CNBC is true. Thank you for listening, Monica, she says. So congratulations. And guys, this was a fun show. And I thank you all so much for joining us. And thank you for being so active in the chat and making that so much fun as always. And I want to invite you guys to join me for our first Saturday morning show this coming Saturday. So in 2 days, 9 o'clock on the West Coast, noon on the East Coast. And again, it is holiday entertaining made easy. And I have some doozies, products that no one has ever seen before on Grommet. So I'm very excited to present some of those to you guys and just to make your holiday entertaining a little bit easier. And these also, some of them also make just great hostess gifts. So maybe you're not entertaining, but you're going somewhere and you want to thank someone for entertaining. So we're going to have some fun. Again, grab a mimosa, a cup of coffee, a latte, whatever it is, and join me on Saturday morning. And then we'll be back again next week on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday with more fun shows. So good night, everybody. Thanks again for joining me, and I will see you Saturday morning.